Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
First down.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Jabril Peppers.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And running with power here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
I call it no gain there on the first down play. Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger. And he fires one incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And 10 yards.
On third down, Roethlisberger. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the... So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there's a catch by Juju Smith-Schuster, and he's hoping there's plenty more of that coming. 2019, not the year he expected. Lost his quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, early. Dealt with a knee injury and missed 4 games, and his stats really fell. Just 552 yards through the air. But in 2018, what a big year he had then with Big Ben. 1,426 yards. He's hoping that the return of form of Roethlisberger leads to the return of form of himself.
Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Ebron caught left side. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Good catch there by Eric Ebron, and the Steelers are hoping that they see the 2018 version of this young man. 66 catch, 750 yards, and 13 touchdowns. And that was good enough for 2nd in the league with the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers like to throw to the tight end. They hope Ebron is the guy.
Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Excellent work by Marcus Golden shooting into the backfield for the stop. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind in the NFL. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big play there for the Steelers. And even 40 yards. Now Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 15-yard. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 55 yards. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Kyler Fackrell in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. His throw caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And caught in the end zone. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that incomplete. Well, Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds, in the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
11 yards there, 1st down.
On the play. 1st down, Steelers.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
22 yards.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down. And 2 yards to go.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Complete to James.
We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.